Dear brothers and sisters, Allah Azza wa Jal created the human and provide them with everything they need to guide it to the straight way. And one of the most important thing Allah sent to the human to know how to be guided is the Quran. And in the Quran, there are many great things and there are many great missions. And one of these great things, how to know the Creator, how to know Allah Azza wa Jal, how to communicate with Him, why we need Him. Some people think, we don't need God anymore. One time, one of the greatest magazine, they put, do we need God anymore? They think that we don't need God anymore. And this is how much human reach high level of stupidity. And one of these ayat is the ayah we are going to explain today. It is ayah number 95 and ayah number 96 of Surah Al-Nahl. This ayah is very important ayah. This ayah deserves to be slogan in everyone's life, to put it as slogan in his mind, to put it as slogan in his everyday action, to understand the reality of a human and the power of Allah and the power of God. In ayah number 95, Allah Azza wa Jal said, وَلَا تَشْتَرُوا بِعَهْدِ اللَّهِ ثَمَنًا قَلِيلًا إِنَّمَا عِنْدَ اللَّهِ هُوَ خَيْرٌ لَكُمْ إِن كُنْتُمْ تَعْلَمُونَ. And don't take little price, cheap price, to exchange the covenant of Allah, the promise you have gave to Allah for small price. What is with Allah is best for you, if only you could know. So, وَلَا تَشْتَرُوا بِعَهْدِ اللَّهِ ثَمَنًا قَلِيلًا. Don't sell your covenant, your promise, your agreement with your God with cheap price, with little price. And if all the dunya is the price, this is the meaning of cheap price. Some people think cheap price that $100 or no. If all the dunya is the price of this oath or of this promise or of this agreement, this will be very cheap price. So, وَلَا تَشْتَرُوا بِعَهْدِ اللَّهِ ثَمَنًا قَلِيلًا. Don't do this, because what is إِنَّمَا عِنْدَ اللَّهِ? What is Allah has, indeed, what is with Allah is best for you. What Allah have for you is best for you. But this needs something very important. There is a condition sentences. إِن كُنْتُمْ تَعْلَمُونَ. If you have the knowledge, what Allah has for us. And this condition is very important, that how the knowledge, how the science, how the ilm is very important. But which ilm? Today we have a lot of ilm in this dunya, but which ilm we need to do and to have this? So, وَلَا تَشْتَرُوا بِعَهْدِ اللَّهِ ثَمَنًا قَلِيلًا. Do not exchange the covenant of Allah for a small price. Indeed, what is in Allah is best for you if you only know. And in the ayah number 96, explain this more and more. Why? What Allah has to us is better. Why? Because someone said, what is the reason of this? And the ayah number 96 explain, مَا عِنْدَكُمْ يَنْفَدْ وَمَا عِنْدَ اللَّهِ بَاقٍ وَلَنَجْزِيَنَّ الَّذِينَ صَبَرُوا أَجْرَهُمْ بِأَحْسَنِ مَا كَانُوا يَعْمَلُونَ. Because whatever you have will end. Because whatever you have will end. But what Allah has is lasting. For this reason, what Allah has for you is better. What you have to yourself, what Allah has to you. Whatever you have will end. But what Allah has is lasting. And we will surely give those who were patient their reward according to the best of what they used to do. What is the best? We reward them according to the best. You are in the college and you have many tests and you have different degrees. 195, 199, 160, 171. So they give you an order. We will give you the same mark or the same degree for all the subject, and we will give you the best one. What is the best one? 99. We will give you 99 for all the, oh, what is the generosity? This is how Allah. But to those who are patient. And quick question, and this question help us to connect the ayat to each other. And most of the people, when they recite the Quran, they couldn't connect the ayat to each other. Why Allah mentioned the patient here? Why Allah mentioned? Why Allah? And suddenly Allah told us, مَا عِنْدَكُمْ يَنْفَذْ, what you have will end, will perish. وَمَا عِنْدَ اللَّهِ بَاقٍ, and what Allah has for you will last. And we will reward the patient as best what they did. Why Allah mentioned here the patient? Why He didn't mention other adjective? We have plenty of adjective. Why here He mentioned the patient? Get reward in the akhirah. Also, that's right. Also, you are right. Why we are to be patient? For many reasons. One of these reasons that if you want to do this, you need to be patient. If you want to understand what is at the own Allah to us is better, this is need patient, because what you see now in this dunya is what you have, and you don't see what you didn't have, and this is need patient. Everything to succeed in this, everything to believe in this, everything to do this, you have to be patient. This is the wide meaning for all the ayat, and we will explain the ayat in details. وَلَا تَشْتَرُوا بِعَهْدِ اللَّهِ ثَمَنًا قَلِيلًا. Don't lose your oath between you and your God. If you give any promise, any oath to God, to your akhirah, to your relation with God, don't lose this. Don't lose this. Don't make this issue going away. For what? Don't do this, because this will make all your relation with God in a bad situation. So, وَلَا تَشْتَرُوا بِعَهْدِ اللَّهِ ثَمَنًا قَلِيلًا. I promise my Lord, I will spend all my life connecting with you. I will spend all my process. I do everything in front of you. Someone do this promise, but suddenly he acting in his life in completely in opposite way. Why? Why you do? You promise your God, and this is very good. You promise that I will make dhikr every day, inshallah. I will recite the Quran every day, inshallah. And then I am busy and I am stressed and I am so and so. And suddenly I lost this. Some people found that there is something, okay, I promise I will keep joining the class. And suddenly I let that. Why? Because I have something, I have some duty, all of these. So Allah Azza wa Jal told us in this ayah that not to lose this important thing in our life. ما عندكم ينفذ. What you have will end. What you have will finish. وما عند الله باق. What you have in front of Allah will stay. Also, you have two types of works. You work for yourself. You work in this dunya. And you work for akhirah. You have to understand that everything you did in your dunya will done. Whatever, it will end. Money, health, time, youth, beauty, houses, cars, whatever, it will done. ما عندكم ينفذ. What you have will end. وما عند الله باق. And what Allah have to you will last. But what you did for akhirah, this will stay with you forever. What you did in dunya, will stay with you in dunya. And it will done in the dunya. I bring a car for dunya. Okay, this will done with the dunya. I will leave my car in the dunya. But if I do anything for my akhirah, will last. And will last forever. Also, we have to understand that everything in this life will be very cheap according to our career, according to our religion. So we shouldn't exchange our religion with anything else. And not the meaning of exchanging that someone think that it is in appearance or it is in, no, this is exchange your faith, and your faith is in your heart. I shouldn't exchange this faith for any other reason. Some people exchange this for desire. Some people for drinking alcohol. Some people for smoking. Some people doing relations. Everyone because in this life there are many traps, and all of us could be in one of these traps. And also we lost this great relation with Allah Azza wa Jal. For this reason, we have to search about the work, about the deeds, enrich our situation in Akhirah, enrich our situation in the Jannah, because the Akhirah and the Jannah is not one level. It is endless of levels. Our situation in the Day of Judgment is endless. That's right. The believer will end in Jannah. But before they end in Jannah, there are many levels. Some people suffering, some people spend thousands of years in their judge files. Some people has a lot. Some people suffering, melting under the very close sun. So it's different. It's different. And some people, you can imagine, trillions of people stand at that day and announcement. Okay, you, this man, Ya ayyatuha an-nafs al-mutma'inna, the one who believe in God, the one who has safe and calm and peaceful heart with Allah, go back to your Lord and enter the group of my servant and enter the group of the people who go to heaven. Can you imagine something like this? Can you imagine if your name, if her name, if his name announced on that day? Oh, Shaykh, really, it's amazing. First question, did you ask Allah to give you this? Shaykh, in reality, I found this very far away. I didn't ask Allah because I found I am not deserving this. Yes, you not deserve, and I am not deserve, and all the humanity not deserve. But first of all, we have to ask Allah. We have to ask Allah if you found any good position in the Akhirah, in the Quran, and believe me, there are unbelievable positions in the Quran about the situation in Akhirah. But the problem, people didn't ask. The believer didn't ask. The people who recite the Quran didn't ask. They just read the ayah and Satan told him. Because Satan, look, he is reading. When you reach very sensitive point, not you. Continue. Because he don't want you to stop. For this reason, what Allah order us before we reciting the Quran. فَإِذَا قَرَأْتَ الْقُرْآنِ, if you recite the Quran, فَاسْتَعِذْ بِاللَّهِ مِنَ الشَّيْطَانِ الرَّجِيمِ. See, because now he will focus on you, he will observe you, and he know what you are reading, and he afraid that you read a word or you read a sentence or you make an action, it will change everything. So this is very critical point to him. For this reason, we have to understand that the situation in Akhirah is a lot of variety, a lot of differentiation, and we have to understand and build this from our dunya. It is not something we can do in Akhirah. In Akhirah, we see everything, but we can't do nothing. In dunya, maybe we see nothing of this, but we can do everything for that day. For this reason, we shouldn't we shouldn't leave our oath, our relation with Allah for something is very cheap or for any price. We shouldn't leave this for any price. Someone told him, okay, if you change your religion, I will give you $1 million. No, $100 million. Oh, $100 million. Okay, I will do it. And then he gave him $500. How? You said 100 million. He said, yes. You agree about the concept that you will change your religion. Now it is the negotiation. Now we negotiate. We ask you not this. So, something are not for negotiation. One of these is your faith. One of these is your relation with God. It is not for negotiation, for any circumstances. Also, Allah Azza wa Jal told us that everything you have in this life, you will lose it. Everything you have in this life, you will lose it. For this reason, focus on the thing you will do it in the other life. You will have it in the other life. And some people say, okay, that means I should do all my dunya for my akhirah? And I said, yes, all your dunya for your akhirah. All your dunya for your akhirah. How that be? When you connect to Allah, you make your sleep because of Allah. You make your drinking of the water because of Allah. You make your anything. You're going to your work. You're going to treat the people. You're going to help the people. You go anything. But what is the difference between you? What is the difference between this doctor and this doctor? This doctor said, oh Allah, please accept my helping to the people because of you. Because what they give me is something, but accept what I did because of you. The other one, no, because I'm a doctor. I should be in my office. He didn't mention this. I eat. All the people eat. All the people drink. No, I drink. I eat. How much we become closer to Allah? How much we have dhikr to Allah? How much we can consider our normal work is work for akhirah? How much we are away from Allah? How much we are ghafilin? Some people pray, and in his prayer, he is far away from Allah. Some people recite the Quran, and through his recitation, he is far away from Allah. You know, it's not a matter of the appearance of the work. It is the matter of reality of the work. For everything you have, this will end in a day or in another day. For this reason, don't purchase, don't sell your oath with Allah. What is in the side of Allah is better to you. ما عند الله خير لكم. But إن كنتم تعلمون, if you know. And what languages you study? You know, Arabic, English only, no Spanish, no other, not yet. Arabic. Did you learn Arabic by yourself? What you have? You have a teacher to teach you Arabic. And mathematics, did you know? Also you have a teacher for the mathematics. And the other geography, history, everything we learn, we need a teacher, except religion. We have YouTube, we have Google. Today, our scholar is whom? Is Google. Our scholar is YouTube. Our teacher is the social media. I said there is a group of my aunts on WhatsApp. This is very important. This my aunts group to teach us everything in cooking, in religion, in akhirah, in politics. Yani this aunts group is very, very important. In Arabic said خالاتي, مجموعة خالاتي, the group of خالاتي, yani my aunts. Yani it is very. This is how the people today. For his car, he go to the best dealer to fix it, to do it. Okay, for his iman, what did he do? What did he do? If he feels something in his iman, in his aqidah, will he complain? Any one of us, if he found any problem in his health, directly he make an appointment, and it's okay, he should do this. But why when we have problem in our iman, in our faith, in our aqidah, we don't do anything. إنما عند الله وخير لكم إن كنتم تعلمون. So we need the knowledge. We need this knowledge, and the most important source of the knowledge about Allah is the Quran. Quran is because it is the book of Allah. It is the book guide us to the way how we will understand what He wants from us, how we will understand how we should do in this life. So the knowledge for this reason, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said that the angels will put their wings to the person who seek knowledge. إن الملائكة لتضع أجنحتها لطالب العلم. The angels, and Rasulullah said that من سلك طريقا يلتمس فيه علما سهل الله له طريقا إلى الجنة. The one who walk in a way to seek knowledge, Allah will make to him a path to Jannah. Make it easy to him the path to Jannah. So for this reason, this knowledge is very important. But what knowledge? Because we have a lot today in our Islamic library. We have a lot, but we have to take what is useful. Maybe you will spend your life in a books how to make wudu and how to make purity and impurity. And this is a small child know how to make wudu and how to make ghusl, and you know, and they say fiqh. Yes, fiqh is important, but fiqh, you can take it one time in your life. It is not something you spend your life in studying. What is very important, Rasulullah, all the fiqh make it in one hadith. صلوا كما رأيتموني أصلي. Pray as you saw me pray. Make wudu as you say me make wudu. Instead to read books about wudu, just come, I will make wudu in front of you, she make wudu in front, and that's it. And that's it. You know, this is how Rasulullah make it simple. But to understand this ayat, to make this ayat law in your life, this need a lot of effort. ما عندكم ينفذ وما عند الله باق ولنجزين الذين صبروا أجرهم بأحسن ما كانوا يعملون. Whatever you have will end, but what Allah has is lasting. And surely we will give you and reward you and reward the patient people the best of what they used to do. Okay, what you have will end. If I have a battery to give me electricity, what will happen? It work, but after that it will end. It will end. If I have a battery, it will end. If I have a generator for need fuel, but if the fuel end, the fuel will end and I will turn off. So also, if I have storage for water in my house, it will end. Everything important, it will end. So what did we do? We connect our house to the main source of electricity. We try to connect our house to a huge source of water. And this is the ayat push us to. Furthermore, everything you have will end. What should you do? You should connect yourself to the endless source of whatever you need in your life. You need happiness? Yes, I need to be happy. What makes you happy? If I eat this food. Yes, but after you ate this food, it is done. If I travel to this country. Yes, but after I travel to this country, it will done. To do this, to have this car, and after that, it's done. So how can I have endless of happiness? You can have endless of happiness when you connect with the endless source of happiness. What is the endless source of happiness? Allah Azza wa Jal. You know, everything we have power, we have knowledge, but this knowledge will end. How can I make this knowledge endless? When you connect this knowledge to Allah, and now you connect to the source of knowledge, and now you can have endless of knowledge. And this is a human. Everything in the human. I want to live forever. Yes, to live forever in Jannah. But if someone in Jahannam, it is not a living. It is a disaster. So if you want to live forever in good situation, you have to connect to Him. For this reason, Allah Azza wa Jal told us clearly what you have will end. But what Allah has is endless. And this is need a lot of patience. This is need a lot of working. This is need someone to put himself and give the importance. The problem today with the people who are religious people, that they didn't give the real interest for these things. Our religion is just an appearance. Our religion, if I put someone bring me sugar and I put the sugar in the tea and I drink the tea and there is no sweetness. What does that mean? That means it is not sugar. It is look like sugar. In the appearance, it is what? Look like sugar. But in reality, it is not. For this reason, when we have to act, it is not wishes. And Allah Azza wa Jal said this is clearly. The Jewish said, we are the people. The Christian said, we are the people who go to heaven. The Muslim said, we are the people. And Allah answered all of them. لَيْسَ بِأَمَانِيكُمْ وَلَا أَمَانِيِّ أَهْلِ الْكِتَابِ. It is not by your wishes and not wishes of the people of the book. It is according to your actions. It is according to your faith. It is according to your iman. It is according to your connection with Allah Azza wa Jal. For this reason, everything you want to do, you have to prepare for it. And also, why Allah said that لِيَجْزِيَنَّ الصَّابِرِينَ, why to give the patient? Because when someone plant a tree, next morning he will get the fruit, it need time. And this time need to be patient. Because if next day he didn't find the result, he will took off the plant, took off the tree. This is the people. Believe me, I met a lot of people through the life, and they always look to the sky. When you will look to me, when you will give me the money, when you will change my life. He looked at, you didn't. I saw many people, they left their faith. Where is the God? He didn't see me. He didn't see my problem. He didn't see my situation. No, please, we have, this is the meaning of the patient. This is the meaning how to be patient in your life. Allah Azza wa Jal mentioned the patient people in many places in the Quran. And Allah support those patient people. Support those patient. Inna Allah ma'a sabirin. Allah with the sabirin. But someone think that, I am very patient. And he don't think that the people patient with him. And this is big problem. And if I want to know, please ask the people around you. Ask the people around you. Are you patient with me, or I am patient with you? Yani someone ask another one, I am sorry. Why? Because my feet is under your feet by mistake. Who should apologize? The one who put his feet up, or the one who put his feet under? I apologize. My feet is under your feet by mistake. This is British way of apologizing. I am sorry, I come early. He didn't told him you come late, but he said, I am sorry, I come early. We have to look. It is not because your shaitan told you, you are the victims. You are the one who should people apologize to you. And in the reality, it is in opposite way. Satan deceive us in many ways. Satan deceive us in many ways. I have a person told me, asked me a question. Shaykh, yesterday I'm thinking about something, and when I enter a shop, I found in this shop there is a verse of Quran. وَفِي السَّمَاءِ رِزْقُكُمْ وَمَا تُوعَدُونَ. In the heaven, your rizq and what Allah promised you. And I feel happy. And when I get out of the shop, when I walk, I found, for instance, $50 on the way. Is this a message from God after I recite the ayah? This is the question. And I answer him that you are working and Allah give you rizq. And this is the meaning of the ayah. But about the $50, someone were walking here, dropped this from his pocket. This is the reality. This is the reality. It is not. This is how we have to think. This is how, but I am the victims. I am the one who suffering. I am the one who patient with everyone, and all the people around you patient with you. This is a big problem. And how we knows? How we knows? If we didn't ask, if we didn't be honest with ourself, what you have will end. What Allah has will last. And this is also, we have to understand that Allah Azza wa Jal will put you on the position of patient, and you will be patient and patient and patient until Allah love you. Inna Allah yuhibbu as-sabirin. Inna Allah. But patient in what? In calling the people to the way of Allah. People respond, people doesn't respond, people listen, people doesn't listen, people interest, people didn't interest, and you keep, subhanallah. Always I look to my teacher, my Shaykh, how he accept everything around him is useless. Everything around him make him powerless, but always he is active. Always he is walking. Always, because he didn't look. He didn't look to anything around him, and he just connect to Allah, and he just do what Allah satisfied with him. He doesn't care about the people if they are happy or not. He doesn't care about the people if they are satisfied with his work or not. He caring about Allah. If Allah accept, everything is okay. If Allah agree with me, everything will accept. And Allah will reward those patient people in the best way. And this is give you how the generosity of Allah. These two ayat has a lot of meaning. And believe me, we need months to talk about this ayat if we would like to go in details. But I think let's have this ayat as a slogan. وَلَا تَشْتَرُوا بِعَهْدِ اللَّهِ ثَمَنًا قَلِيلًا. Don't sell the oath of your God by little price. مَا عِنْدَ اللَّهِ خَيْرٌ لَكُمْ. What Allah has for you is better for you if you have the knowledge. If you know مَا عِنْدَكُمْ يَنْفَذ. What you have will end. Whatever. And also, this is for good meaning and for bad meaning. مَا عِنْدَكُمْ يَنْفَذ. If you have a disease, this disease will end sooner or later. If the person die, he will left all his disease in the dunya. So this is for the good and for the bad. وَمَا عِنْدَ اللَّهِ بَاقٍ. But what is in front of Allah will be endless. If it is good or bad. The people who stay in Jahannam forever, this is good or bad. And it will not, all the sadness will end in the dunya, all the disease, all the suffering. But the suffering in Akhirah will last. And the happiness in Akhirah will last. I think this ayat deserves to be slogan in our life. In everyone's life, put this ayat in front of him in every step. May Allah give you khair and afiyah. May Allah accept from all of you. Walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Al-Fatiha. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، وأفضل الصلاة وأتم التسليم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. اللهم أعنا على ذكرك وشكرك وحسن عبادتك، ولا تجعلنا يا إلهنا يا مولانا من الغافلين. يا رب العالمين، يا رجاء السائلين، يا غياث المستغيثين، صل ضعفنا بقوتك، وصل فقرنا بغناك، وصل جهلنا بعلمك، وصل غفلتنا بأنوارك، بفضلك وجودك ورحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. واعتصموا بحبل الله جميعا ولا تفرقوا. يا رب اجعلنا من المعتصمين بحبلك، واجعلنا من المعتصمين بكلامك، واجعلنا من المعتصمين بنورك، بفضلك وجودك ورحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. يا رب ثبتنا على دينك، ثبتنا على طاعتك، ثبتنا على الصراط المستقيم. لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا، وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. يا رب انصر المستضعفين، انصر المستضعفين بفضلك، انصر المستضعفين بمددك، مدهم بفضل منك ومدد منك يا أكرم الأكرمين. إنهم جياع فأطعمهم، إنهم جرحى فداوي جراحهم، إنهم حفاة فاحملهم، بفضلك وجودك ورحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. وإذا أردت بعبادك فتنة فنجنا غير مفتونين. يا رب نجنا غير مفتونين. احفظ علينا ديننا، احفظ علينا أبناءنا وذرياتنا، احفظ علينا حبك في قلوبنا يا أرحم الراحمين. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون، وسلام على المرسلين، والحمد لله رب العالمين. إلى شرف النبي وأرواح المؤمنين. الفاتحة.